Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Blaugrana Planet. And today, guys, VITOR Roque is in the exit ramp of Football Club Barcelona, guys. It's a big topic because probably, I don't know if Barcelona handled the signing of VITOR Roque correctly. There's a big controversy, I must say. And in today's video, we will examine the possibilities that VITOR Roque has to be departing of Football Club Barcelona, possibly going to Saudi Arabia. Of course, it's only a possibility. We will cover everything around it. And of course, the result of his departure could indicate the arrival of two very important players. Nico Williams, Dani Olmo. Barcelona have a wet dream on the arrival of both of these two players. But of course, it all comes down to making enough room in the financial fair play, guys. And we all know VITOR Roque apparently hasn't been working too well for Football Club Barcelona. I think it's a little bit unfair for the player. I think that he came in the middle of the season, normally when it's difficult to catch up, you know, you don't have a preseason, you come in very young, coming from another continent, very different league, Brazilian league. And I think he didn't have enough chances, and the time that he had chances, maybe it wasn't the best game for him. And of course, you know, I think his personality also doesn't help him. The fact that he is somewhat of a timid person, you know, a little bit shy, and coming to Barcelona with, you know, all the surroundings, guys, all the press, everybody is looking at you. You do one step forward, you do one step back, everybody's talking about you. So I think that VITOR Roque, of course, he hasn't really been able to shine, or he hasn't been able to express himself in the field in the way that he was expressing himself in Brazil, where he was very comfortable. You know, he played there for years and he exploded over there. He came here, maybe it's too big for him, this European football, and straight into Barcelona. Maybe Barcelona could be exploring a departure, and of course, in terms of the financial fair play, it could help a lot. It could help a lot. But don't get me wrong, I think that if we look at the origin of the signing, apparently people are saying that Xavi didn't want the arrival of VITOR Roque, but it was a good option to reinforce the team in the middle of the season, taking into account that VITOR Roque occupied the financial fair play space that Gavi left with his very unfortunate injury. By the way, Gavi, they're talking about a return of Gavi in November. We'll see. Hopefully, knock on wood, that he returns in his best shape. Right now, the continuity of VITOR Roque is in doubt. It's been in doubt since the second minute he arrived, because the first minute we were all super excited. Tigrinho, this guy is gonna be the next, I don't know, the next Ronaldo Nazario. You know, the soufflet deflated very quickly. And now, apparently, there are rumors about a possible departure. And in fact, guys, if we look at the facts, there is interest from other clubs, Saudi Arabia clubs. VITOR Roque and his camp will have to decide on what to do now, because Barcelona are really considering on the departure of the player to create financial fair play. But it all depends on the player, said Fabrizio Romano on a video yesterday. Really? Because at the end of the day, if the player doesn't want to go to Al Hilal, they can pay as much as they want. They can even pay the release clause. It's not going to happen. It all comes down to the player. And we have seen the interest from Al Hilal, guys. Al Hilal, a very rich club, of course, this petrodollars, you know, they signed Neymar, they signed so many other players. I think Malcolm is there, right? Malcolm, the former Barça player. By the way, I see a lot of people in the chat. Nobody smashing the likes, guys. Come on, smash the like button. So I would consider, of course, the departure of VITOR Roque. It would be a kind of a turnkey, enable the signings of Dani Olmo, Nico Williams. Of course, I'm sorry for VITOR Roque. I feel bad for the guy, but you're coming to Barcelona, mate. You're coming to Barcelona. You need to give 100, 200, 300, 1000% every single game. Yesterday, guys, there was a game, friendly game in the training ground of Football Club Barcelona, Barça versus Olot, which is a Catalonian team. Not very good, honestly, Olot. We won 1-0, and VITOR Roque played pretty much the whole game. And apparently he was completely unnoticed and a little worrying. So at the moment, Vitor Roque will go to the US tour with Football Club Barcelona, and Barça are still waiting for a formal offer from Al Hilal. At the moment, it's all being done through third parties, which means agents, rumors, agents, but there's no real offer from Al Hilal at the moment. It could be arriving anytime soon. And in fact, Barcelona are going to be asking for a good amount of money for the player. At least 40 million euros for Barcelona, because there were some conditions in the contract, guys, that 10 million could go to Atlético Paranense. Okay, so a percentage of the amount of the transfer would go to Atlético Paranense, his former Brazilian club, and the rest would be kept by Football Club Barcelona. We have to remember that Barcelona signed Vitor Roque for 30 plus 30 million euros. Okay, so we only pay 30 million euros really for the player. If we sell him for 40, that's a 10 million euro surplus that we're getting for the player. Okay, if we're selling him for 50, of course there's a percentage. I'm talking about the percentage that will go to Atlético Paranense as well. I'm counting on it, right? So we need to sell the player for 50 in order to get us 40 million and do this 10 million surplus, which would enable a lot of things. But guys, this is the situation according to Adrián Sánchez, reporter from Más Que Pelotas here in Spain. I know the guy, actually. I've met him a couple times. He says, Vitor Roque's camp says they know nothing about the negotiation with Saudi Arabia and continue to assure that the player is only thinking about having a great season in Barcelona. Of course they know nothing, because it's all being done through third parties and everything it's being leaked by the media. But at the moment, Vitor Roque has not had any formal offer or approach by Al Hilal. It's all rumors, and I guess there's some real interest and some real moves. But at the moment, there's no formal offer. Of course they know nothing. But probably they will know very soon. Very, very soon. So this could be interesting, guys. And I'm asking you, what would you do with Vitor Roque yourselves, guys? Would you be interested in releasing Vitor Roque in order to enable or to ensure the arrival of Dani Olmo, of Nico Williams? How do you feel about the situation of Vitor Roque? Of course, let me know in the comments. Because I think it's important that you guys also give me your opinions. This is not only about my opinion here. I want to hear yours. Of course, let's debate. Let's start the debate. Really, it would be a turnkey, guys. A turnkey. At the end of the day, if Barça sell Vitor Roque, and we are able to reach the 1-to-1 rule, signing both Dani Olmo and Nico Williams will become a reality, okay? It will be tremendous looking at this situation, looking at these three players on top, guys. Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams, Dani Olmo. You have Rafinha on the other side. You have Lewandowski there in the middle. You have Gavi. You have Pedri. You have Frenkie de Jong. Man, this team is insane. We need these two players. Plus, recently, champions of Europe. We need these two players, guys. So I'll be very, very interested in looking at the development of all of this situation. So let me know what you guys think, because the signings of Nico Williams and Dani Olmo are quite advanced. In fact, they are talking about possible imminent announcement or imminent decision from Nico Williams, because Athletic Club is preparing for the departure of Nico Williams, and they're looking at the deadline of this weekend for the player to take a decision. I'm not sure if really they're gonna let the player take a decision this weekend only, but of course they want the decision as soon as possible. According to some news, also PSG got in the race, but trust me, I don't think that things are going. I don't think things are gonna go towards giving too much time to Nico Williams. By the way, I see Sabi. I don't delete any comments. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry for this unfortunate situation, but I don't delete any comments. I have never had. So I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, moving on, guys. So Barcelona and Nico Williams' agent already have an agreement. So at the end of the day, guys, of course, we're not negotiating with Athletic Club de Bilbao. We're not, because they don't want to negotiate. We'll have to pay the release clause up front, you know. And of course, it's all down to the player, because we already made an agreement with the agent, and it's all coming down to the decision of the player, who's now on holidays with Lamine Yamal, by the way, in Marbella, in the south of Spain. Very nice place. So I hope that Lamine Yamal can do his thing, and we'll see if Lamine Yamal can really convince Nico Williams. I think there's good probabilities, guys. Good probabilities of having of Nico Williams coming to Barcelona. So Dani Olmo, in terms of Dani Olmo, there's already meetings with the agent of Dani Olmo. Things are advanced. The player already played for Barcelona back in the day in the youth teams, and I think that Dani Olmo could be refusing other offers. So I really see it with good eyes, the arrival of Dani Olmo. So I'm happy and excited, because Dani Olmo is a tremendous player. And in fact, if I could choose one, you know what? Maybe I would go for Dani Olmo. Because he's a very hybrid player. He can play in many positions. Many positions. And according to Gerard Romero, which is, of course, a very reputable journalist, he's saying that Barcelona will eventually find the formula, or that's his feeling, that Dani Olmo will be signed because Barcelona will eventually find the formula, right? So I hope things are gonna go the way they are, and I'm looking forward to what you guys have to say. Honestly, looking forward to what you guys have to say about all of this. Would you really let go VITOR Roque for the arrival of Nico Williams and Dani Olmo? If I'm giving you my opinion, I would absolutely do it. Absolutely do it if I can do it. And it's only releasing VITOR Roque, bringing Dani Olmo, Nico Williams, 100%. Because they're bringing immediate performance into the team. Okay? Immediate performance. So that's my opinion. But of course, maybe VITOR Roque can explode in the next years. We don't know. Maybe he can become the next Ronaldo Nazario. But what are the chances? Guys? What are the chances? So that's it from me today, guys. Make sure to smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And now, and as I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, and see you in the next video. Vamos Barça, vamos, Dani Olmo, Nico Williams, come to Barcelona, vamos.